This is absolutely insane. Druid farming is busted. Hello gamers, my name is KK and today we are abusing the druids. So, as you might probably know, Druid farming is the best farming in the game we have up to date. And I thought, okay, why not I use the Druids on the hard difficulty and I try to get the maxed out money I can before round 100. And guess what I did? And just spoiler alert, I beat my previous record by a fat margin. So when bank deposits were overpowered and before the nerf, when they were just introduced, I was able to get $1.2 million before round 100 with just 6 banks. And I did not try to beat it later because it was I didn't want to waste my time. Back then you could maximize it probably up to 5 million or so. But it takes a lot of micro, and right now bank deposits are, let's say, at least 6 times worse than they were when they were just introduced. When the bank deposits were introduced, they were overpowered. But now we have another way of farming that is significantly overpowered. So look at the bottom of your screen. We have the druids. I'm using Ben as a hero and I will be using monkey knowledge. So, but I don't use any powers except the farmers and the tech bots, which are support powers. I mean the cash drops, no thrive, no insta towers, nothing. Just the legit gaming with the druids, straight up go for the win and get your money. So by round 40 we already have 4 druids of the jungle and we have 6 farms. And as you might guess, the money keeps flowing. I picked the beginner map because it's pretty simple, and on this map you can fit a lot of farms and basically you don't need to have much defenses. And now, what is the magic trick on how to get rich quick with the druids? Look, we can use any money-making ability, including druids and the bank, 3 times during one round. What I did is I intentionally made the rounds last longer. Thus, I was able to use abilities longer, much more times that I would be able to use them otherwise. So, for example, on round 50, usually you would be able to use only one ability, but because I stun the mobs in the beginning of the map, I'm able to use it at least 2 times, maybe even 3, depending on the luck and a few other aspects. So, by abusing this very simple game mechanic, we are already able to have a really significant amount of money. We have, let me count, 12 plus 4, 16 druids of the jungle, and I already placed the tier 4 farm and the money keeps flowing. It's from round 56 I started to place the BRS, Banana Research Facility tier 4 farm, which costs $20,000. Also, the more farms you have in range of the druids, the more money they make. It's just the simple explanation of the thing. But the downside of this is that you have to press the ability button a lot, and I wouldn't be surprised if I pressed it multiple thousand times during this run. But you will see why. We could even count, because at the end I'm pretty sure I have 38 druids of the jungle and I use the ability 3 times during each round. 2 to 3 times, so 100 times during one round. Okay, so now we have, by round 65 we already have 12 BRFs. This is insane. So how am I stunning the blimps this time? As you can see, I used 2 helicopters, 0, 2, 3, and with 2 of them you are able to permanently stun the BFB until the helicopters pop them, and this way you are able to buy yourself a lot of time and to actually get the necessary timing to achieve your goal and to use the abilities more. And at this stage, I could spend my money a bit more efficiently. So as you can see, I have 70,000 already, and I thought I would stick with this one, but at this stage it was when I decided to go all out with the Druid farming and to get pretty much the maxed out state of this strat. So we still have already 20, maybe 25 druids. I have 1,000,000,001 BRFs, and as you can see at the top right, I also placed the banana central to buff each BRF we have on the map right now. Oh boy. And as you can see, I keep on adding more and more farms. Thing is, we don't need that many druids to make the strategy very OP. But if you were to maximize this, you would try to get even more druids than I did. And later on, when I will create the Monkeyopolis in the bottom left, I will sell those druids and replace them with even better placements. You're gonna see. And now, guys, make your guesses. How OP this gonna be? How much money will we be making, and how much money will we make eventually by round 100? Take your guesses. It could be 1 million, it could be 2 million, it could be 3 million. What's your guess? And you're gonna see at the end. It's gonna be incredible. Now, I still have some place on the map, and look at this, just look at this. We have $300,000 extra, and we have all 3 tier 5s of the farms, and we just keep on wasting our money on more farms. We can afford pretty much everything, and we abuse the Druid's ability. This is almost the maxed out state we can get with this strategy, still using 2 helis. And later on, I'm gonna switch to the other stunning strategy using the perma glue for the 90s, because 2 helicopters is not enough, and we need space to use more farms. And as you can see, when I use 3 abilities during one round, I remove the helis from the beginning of the map. Thus, I am able to basically allow the BFBs to go through, and this way we can actually get more things done, because what I also prepare for the ability to recharge. Good, now I bought the Monkeyopolis with the $70,000 for price. It's amazing because we consumed 14 BRFs inside this guy. Good. So I placed 12 druids, but this time the placement was a bit better, and we still can fit so many farms inside. And by the way, you don't want to get tier 5 on druid, because it spawns the how it's called, the spikes basically on the map, and they are just they deal too much damage. You won't be able to stun everything ideally and with the perfect efficiency. Here I messed up slightly, so I didn't have enough defenses to kill everything with the Moab, and I kinda had to restart, and basically the same thing, but whatever. Beautiful. And this time I replaced 1 BRF with some more druids, and to be honest, the druids will be making more money than 1 BRF. Each druid roughly makes you $3,000 per round. Roughly, because some druids can make more, some druids can make less, depending on the amount of farms they have in range. And at this stage, I try to find any spots on the map where I can or cannot fit the druids. Even now, you can see that this farming strategy is ridiculous. It's so strong that I have all the map covered with maxed out farming, and with truly maxed out Monkeyopolis, all 3 tier 5s of the farms, the good defenses, and we still have $500,000 money left. This is maybe overpowered. Just look at this, it's perfectly balanced. Look at this, 600,000 round 82, and the money keeps on flowing. We just keep on getting more and more and more money with this strategy. Also, look at the bottom left. I intentionally don't place 4 more druids there, but I could probably, and because they would deal damage to the main blimps that enemy sends at us. Oh, just look at this. This is not like 100% perfect, but I would say it's 95% optimized build. I could make even better optimization for this strategy, but it is unnecessary. It's like a few more percent, not that essential, to be honest. I am gonna prove my point very easily, even with this run. So next thing, I used the Tsar Bomba to do the cleanup, and soon we will switch to the Glue Gunner. And right now we already have $2 million. For those who guessed 2 million for the round 100, you were wrong, because we have 2 million just by round 88. Guys, round 88, do you hear me? Okay, also, now we finally switch to the super glue or perma glue, doesn't really matter. Tier 5 glue gunner that glues the blimps. Look at this, it's just craziness. Round 91, we have 3 million. At this stage, we have $400,000 income per round. Just think about it. 400,000. Roughly, because it could be like 350, but still 400,000 is just insane. No other farming method can give you even close to this number. Even in co-op, when you have 4 sets of tier 5 towers, no, you will never make this amount of money without druids. With the banks, never. With the marketplaces, never, not even close. With marketplaces and the boats, you will make maxed maybe $120,000 per round. With the all map BRFs, you will make maybe like 100 something, maybe even less than 100,000. With this strategy, you make almost 400,000. It's like 4 times as strong as as we thought the strongest ways of farming. Druid farming is absolutely insane, and this is not an exaggeration. Look. Around 97, we have 4,600,000. How much money will I have by round 100? Guess? And if you guessed, it's probably, if we use the mathematics, it should be around $5.6, $5.7 million. Let's see if it's true. Okay, around 99, 5.2 million. I keep on overclocking this stuff. 5.26 million, 5.3 million. And around 100, we use another set. We already had plus $250,000 on the round 100. I placed a few first strikes, and we have eventually almost $5.6 million on the round 100. Now, how much money will we have when I sell all the farms that we have? So let's see. I'm selling everything, including the druids, but we don't sell the defenses, and that's the rule. So I sold everything. Overclocks count as the farming. $7.33 million by round 100. How do you like that? My previous record was 1.2 million, and here I made $7.33 million. This is absolutely insane. My brain slowly melts, and this much money. Maybe this is a bit imba. Maybe, just maybe. Okay guys, press the like or dislike button right now, depending on what you think about this video. Tell me your opinion about this method of farming in the comments. Tell me your records of how much money did you get before round 100, be it with using this strategy or other strategies. And guys, subscribe now and press the bell notifications, because why freaking not? We make the awesome videos, and so that you don't miss them. See you in the next one.